Good morning, everybody. It's Tess here from In the Laughter Locker, bringing you laughter yoga this morning. I hope you're all well. Funny weather here, rain, sun, rain again. We're not quite sure where we are, so we're going to bring ourselves some sunshine this morning. We're going to start off with a little laughter to warm us up, and then a warm-up exercise. If you haven't done laughter yoga before, it's a mixture of laughter exercises, yoga breathing, a little bit of fun, a little bit of movement, and we finish off with a relaxation. And it all takes around half an hour, 35 minutes. If you've recently had an operation, so the last 6 to 12 weeks, you shouldn't do the laughter yoga element, because apart from being laughter, you actually pull quite a lot of muscles around. But you're welcome to watch and join in with the relaxation at the end. We hope you will. So we'll start off this morning with the Namaste, which is our greeting to honour each other's differences and to celebrate them. And we don't just say Namaste and acknowledge each other with laughter yoga. We start laughing. That's where our laughter starts. And when you laugh, you want to laugh from your belly. So we're going to try and laugh for at least a minute for this first one, just to warm ourselves up a bit. Okay, so good morning, everyone, and Namaste. Now, if you've joined us before, you'll know that already you've sent some signals to your brain through that laughter to release endorphins and serotonin, and those lovely feel-good hormones are already starting to whiz around your body. And the aim of laughter yoga is to improve our health all round, so our holistic health, mental, emotional and physical. And by sending these signals to our brain, we're already starting to feel better. And we're going to start off with a warm-up today, and we're going to do boxing laughter. And we say we don't box with violence or with malice. We're doing it with love. So, and each punch is a love-filled glove, okay? And what you're doing actually is releasing stress and lowering your cortisol. So every single exercise we do has a health benefit. It's a positive health benefit. So this one will help lower your stress levels. It'll help improve your breathing and generally de-stress you and warm you up, get your heart rate going a little bit. So the boxing laughter is really easy. We just use a chant, which is ho, ho, ha, ha, or ho, ha, ha, ho. So you can do it in any direction. You don't have to follow me exactly, all right? Doesn't matter if you go out of sync to me. The most important thing is you keep going. You can also do this standing. So it's standing or seated. You don't have to be sitting down. And I would say if you're standing, try and walk around as well, because you're getting everything going. And if you're seated, just move your feet up and down. Just doing that movement, you're exercising your leg muscles and getting all your lymph going in your body, which is excellent for you. Okay, so let's start with our lovely boxing laughter. And we're just going to start off with some gentle punches, and we're going to work our way, and I want you to feel the muscles in your arms working as you're doing this. All right, so ho, ho, ha, ha, 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 ho, ho, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ho, ho, ha, ha, ho, ho, ha, ha, ho, ho, ha, ha, ho, ho, ha, ha. And Really feel your muscles in your arms as you're doing it. Okay, and we're going to get a little bit faster. Ho, ho, ha, ha, 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 ho, ho, ha, ha. And relax. Just shake your hands a little bit, your arms, roll your shoulders. So you should have stretched a little bit. Nothing we do should cause you pain. So any pain you stop. This is all about using our muscles and stretching. Nothing too aggressive, but we want to put our all into it because it helps us reduce that cortisol level. And already you should have felt your heart rate go up a little bit, should be a little bit flushed, and you should feel that you've used your breath really well. And something that we're going to do today and practice is a very good day. So every time we do an exercise, we usually try and break it up, and we do this. Very good, yay. And it's a positive affirmation. So the clapping, it also releases those feel good hormones. We stretch up and wave our arms, which is great because we've been exercising and we're telling ourselves that we've done something great. So all those things help us move forward and feel positive. We're going to do a breath now, and the breath work in Laughter Yoga is very important, and it's all about learning to use our lungs and our lung capacity better. The more capacity we use, the more oxygen in our body, the better we react, the better we act. So that means that all of our thoughts are clearer, we feel better in ourselves, and we feel physically better just by making sure that we breathe properly. So with this breath, it's going to be a very easy one to start with. We're going to just breathe in for 4, hold for 5, and breathe out for 6. And I just want you can hold your hands or put them on your legs and or on your diaphragm so you can feel your breath. And I just want you to be conscious of your breathing. So breathe in deeply through your nose. Now hold it. And breathe out. And again, breathe in. Hold it. And breathe out. And one more. Breathe in slowly through your nose. And hold it. And breathe out. And just relax. And that's a very, very simple breath. And we can build on that so that we build up the numbers and the length of time you can breathe in for, the length of time you can hold for, and the length of time you breathe out for. And each of those actions helps your lungs expand. It helps them take on board that oxygen and get rid of the stale air, which is equally as important. Now we're going to do a fun exercise next, a little bit of silliness. We're going to do a brain wash. We are going to pretend we're going to unzip our brains, okay? And then we're going to wash them all out, get rid of all those bad thoughts and habits, get rid of them all. And while we're doing it, we're going to laugh, of course. And you want to belly laugh, so you want to laugh right from your belly, as loud as you can. Okay, so let's unzip those brains. Oh, a bit dirty in there. And relax. And again, you're doing that act of getting rid of anything that's bothering you. You're washing it away and you're laughing and you're getting all those beautiful feel-good hormones around your body. We're going to do a little clapping again. We just want to keep our energy levels up for the moment. And it's going to be a really simple one. Okay, so we're going to go ha, ha, cha, cha, cha. Ho, ho, here we go. He, time for me. Okay, so it is ha, ha, cha, cha, cha. Ho, ho, here we go. Ha, he, time for me. Ha, ha, cha, cha, cha. He, time for me. Ho, ho, here we go. So sometimes I might change them round just to fool you. And that's the whole point. You can do anything you like with this. It's all about getting positive energy going. So let's do it one more time. Okay. Ha, ha, cha, cha, cha. Ho, ho, here we go. He, time for me. Ha, ha, cha, cha, cha. Ho, ho, here we go. He, time for me. Ha, ha, cha, cha, cha. Ho, ho, here we go. He, time for me. And you can do that as many times as you like and build that up and really stretch with your arms and get a full stretch. Always make sure your posture is good, whether you're sitting down or standing. And with that one, you can, again, move around if you want to. So you could dance the cha-cha-cha with your feet as well as your hips and your arms. The next one's a bit of fun too. We're going to do lion laughter. And this is really very, very silly. But I'll tell you why it works afterwards. We're going to get our arms like this. And we're going to hold them quite tight. So you want to feel all the muscles in your arms and your fingers. So nice and tight. So you're a lion. But then you're going to stick your tongue out and you're going to laugh with your tongue out. Okay. And this is really, really silly. So let's go. And relax, just shake your arms. Now that is the lion pose, And the reason that's so good is you're exercising your arms, which you can feel, and your fingers. You're exercising your face. And while you've got your tongue out and you're laughing, you're being mindful. You're not really thinking about anything else because you're thinking about your tongue hanging out and you're laughing. And it's a great way to release anxiety and just bring us back down to ourselves and be mindful of the moment. So that's something that you can use if you're feeling a bit anxious. And you might not want to use it in public. You may get some funny looks. But if you're with other people that are up for a laugh as well, it's great fun because you just can't help. The laughter will not stop. We're going to do another breath now, and this one's a little bit different. I want us to do a quick breath, and we're going to do it 60 times. And I know that sounds like a huge number. And you can count on your fingers, you could count 4 fingers of breath. So, and it's going to be quite quick, all right? So it'd be like that. So very, very quick. And we're going to do 60, and then we're going to do a big breath out at the end. And you could think of ho, ho, ha, ha as you're breathing it if you need some sort of rhythm to breathe it to. So let's have a go at that now. Let's try doing the 60 quick breaths. And a big breath out. And this one is another really good one for just regulating your breath. Just taking care of itself at the end. The breath will come out naturally. So this time I want us to do the same again. And at the end, I want us to laugh that breath out. Okay, so let's start. Remember, you're doing it, if you think of it in 4s, it's easier. Just let all that breath out, okay? I would say very good, yay! Very good, yay! I find it's quite good for anxiety, that. And there's a little saying that I was going to mention actually. When I'm blue, I stop and breathe again. So if you're feeling blue or anxious, if you just stop and do some breathing for just a few minutes, it will actually help you rebalance and find that center again. So it's very, very useful. I should have said at the top, if you need water, make sure you get a drink of water. We'll have a minute's break in a second between the laughter and breathing exercises and the relaxation. So if you need to get water, then grab some, because it is important to keep hydrated. So we're going to do one more breathing exercise, and we're going to mix it again with laughter so that we're getting all the elements together. And this time we are going to lift our arms and breathe in and say, I am strong. And just hold it. And you're going to say, I am healthy. And as we come down, I am happy. And again, lift your arms. Inhale, I am strong. I am healthy. I am happy. And one more time. I am strong. Breathe in. I am healthy. I am happy. And you can think those positive affirmations in your head as you're doing that. So it's breathe in, I am strong, hold, I am healthy. And as you laugh out or exhale out, whichever you find easier, I am happy. And if you laugh out, you get that double whammy because you're also getting those lovely endorphins going. Okay. So we're going to stop now just for a few seconds for you to get comfortable. We're going to do a little visualization today. So you need to be seated. So get comfortable in your seat. You want your feet on the floor. Just rest your hands in your lap. And I invite you to close your eyes because when you have your eyes closed, it's much easier to deal with distractions. If you do get interrupted at any point during this little bit, just take a deep breath in before you open your eyes and deal with whatever the distraction is, okay? Just so that you sort of recenter and balance yourself before you do so. So I just want you to sit back in your seat and just, for the moment, breathe in and out. And there's no numbers in this. There's no need to hold. This is just you finding a lovely rhythm of your own with your breathing. Okay, so just breathe in and out. And let your body relax. Feel the chair beneath you, holding you, supporting you. Feel your feet connecting with the floor. Just feel the carpet or the ground that you're sitting on. Just connect with the earth. And just breathe in and out. And each time you breathe in, you're breathing in laughter and calm. And each time you breathe out, you're letting go of tension. Just let your breathing get into your own rhythm. And I'm going to describe to you my favourite cake. But you can think about your favourite cake. So the cake that I can see in front of me is one my grandfather used to make. He was a baker. He made the best Black Forest gateau in the world. It was beautiful and light, and covered in little chocolate flakes all over it. And they were always for special occasions. So I'm glad we were in a big family and there were lots of special occasions. So this cake was round, and on the top it was loaded with cherries and more chocolate and all round the top there was piped cream, lovely and fresh. If you breathe in, you can smell that chocolate and the cherries, and it's beautiful. So the cake would stand on a big silver platter, ready to be cut. Everyone would sit round it, waiting. You could almost taste it before you got it in your mouth. Our mouths were watering. And so Grandad would slice the cake, and the smell would get even stronger. The chocolate and the cherries, maybe a dash of cherry liqueur in there too. And it smelled absolutely fantastic. The knife would go through the cake, through all the layers. As this cake was tall, it would always have at least 4 layers. And the cake would flop sideways onto the plate, and everybody would look at each other, wondering who would get the first slice. Eventually we all had our slice of cake, and forks in hand we dig into the sponge, a lovely chocolate sponge as light as air, with fresh cream running through it, and more cherries. And as it went in our mouths, the room would go quiet. Everybody was concentrating on their food. And can you taste your cake in your mouth now? Is it chocolate and cherry? Or maybe it's lemon or Victoria sponge. Just imagine that taste in your mouth. Imagine the texture of the cake, all crumbled and very, very delicious. And so you carry on scooping the cake up into your mouth, savouring every mouthful, until your plate is completely clean and you've even scraped up the last of the cherry liqueur and the cream. And you take this big breath in and out in a sigh of satisfaction. It's okay to have cake, especially for special occasions. It makes it even more special. And give yourself permission to have fun sometimes, to enjoy life to the full. And so you breathe in, and you're breathing in that laughter and that calm, and you're breathing out any tension, and you're full and very relaxed. So just concentrate on your body for a moment and your breathing. And breathe in and out. Just relax completely and enjoy the moment. I want you to be aware of your feet again on the floor. Just wiggle your toes and your calves. Feel your hands in your lap and just wiggle your fingers and move your arms. All the time keeping your eyes closed, keeping your breathing steady. And now roll your shoulders. And I want you to take one last deep breath in. And as you breathe out, open your eyes. And just give yourself a few moments to come back to the room. And just smile. And visualizations are a lovely way just to relax and take yourself out of whatever's around you just for 10 minutes. If you can do that for 5 or 10 minutes a day, whether it's a meditation or a visualization or just simply sitting still and being, it really helps your body, it helps it restore, it improves your focus and your clarity, and it helps you come into touch with yourself so you feel more connected. And hopefully you're feeling more awake now. And I always say this, I know these meditations on these sessions are short, but don't rush off and drive your car straight away or operate machinery. Give yourself a chance to come back and be present in the world around you. Okay. Now, before we go, I want us to do a little self-hug. Self-hugging releases oxytocin, the well-being hormone, and it is a really positive thing to do. We need to do it for 20 seconds to get the best benefits. So we're going to do that, and then I'm going to read you a positive affirmation that I've pulled, which came out this morning. All right, and I'll give you that before we leave. So we just tuck our arms around ourselves, give ourselves a hug, and we can say positive affirmations in our head. So the ones that we used earlier: I am strong, I am healthy, I am happy. And you can use I am content, my life is full, and I am loved. And just by saying a few positive affirmations to yourself and hugging yourself for 20 seconds, you're going to get yet another great hormone into your system. So in the last half an hour, you've filled your body through with these beautiful hormones that are zinging around and giving you hopefully a positive day, giving you a positive rest of the day at least. And the more we laugh, the more we breathe, and the more we do these little exercises, the more we benefit health-wise. So the card that I pulled this morning says, I release all negative energy that is holding me back. So part of the reason I pulled that and I put in the brainwash, because we do hold negative energy and negative thoughts sometimes, and just doing something silly like that can help. So I release all negative energy that is holding me back, and I hope that helps you for the next week or so. I'm back in 2 weeks' time. I hope you'll join me again, and we'll do some more fun exercises that give you all these fantastic health benefits. So I'll see you in 2 weeks, everyone. Take care and have a lovely week. Namaste. Bye for now.